Hey there, how's it going? Just hanging out here in my jungle, out in the garden, harvesting things, and thought I would bring you along for the journey. You can get out of here. How massive that is. A little piece of tropical jungle in the backyard. Kinds of things to get out of here though. I got all the rest of my tomatoes out of the bed here. I'll show you. Now there's just the greens left, struggling to grow. And over here, I'm gonna have to remove, I think, this entire section of flowers just so that light can get into the greens and stuff back here. Because this, these collards and kale and things are not gonna survive smothered out by all these flowers. Just pushed them all over so that these could get the light, since this is the south, so the sun can come in and actually maybe stimulate those to grow. That's the grass and the weeds have taken over the strawberry patch. I'm still getting strawberries out of it though. It's pretty cool. Here where my, where my potatoes are. The ones that I grew from seed. They're everywhere now. Except for right here, one of the plants has died off right here. So I think maybe I should dig this up and see what kind of potatoes are in there. I'm just gonna... There's any potatoes in here at all. Oh, look at that. Little ones. Except these three here. Sad little plant. You can still see the potting soil where the potting mix that it was in. Oh, there's another one, I think. Here. And some more over here. Maybe. So I keep digging this way, there might be more. I don't really want to destroy the marigolds, but I planted potatoes here for a reason. Not too impressive for that one little plant, but I guess it was growing not only the whole time in the shade of these marigolds, but before the marigolds there was a giant zucchini over top of it growing. I might actually get a lot more when I go to finally dig up all these others. They're really large. Bee. Don't sting me, I'm just hanging out. Just like you. It's almost like it's eating the pollen and not really collecting it. It's really strange. It's very large. This, really likes the marigolds. Doesn't seem to mind my camera, I don't think. Alright, back to the garden. Catnip over here. And my cat loves it. I'm gonna harvest him and give it to my cat. Over here, and over here's my celery that is from last year. I forgot there's some thyme in here, but it was from last year and it survived winter somehow and now it's made seed, so I guess I could collect the celery seeds from it. I have a lot of seeds. Looks like it's also coming back and making new ones right beside it here. There's another stalk here, another one here. I don't understand how it's doing that, so I think I might want to save these seeds for sure. Okay, so I got a lot of this. I'm going to have to put it on a white piece of paper and just let it sit there for a while so the little bugs and things can crawl out of there that dropped in there when I was getting the seeds. I'm going to harvest some of this sage. Let's look at some oregano here and some other things before everything goes bad. And thin these radishes, and they're pretty good size. So I'm going to go ahead and get quite a few of them out of here. Open them out a bit, and I got quite a lot here to put in salad. So that's pretty cool. And there's still plenty there to grow. So I'm pretty happy about that. These are the French breakfast. That's why they're kind of elongated. Okay, I just have this old towel that I use for canning, and I laid it out here and have some basil and some sage and some thyme and some catnip and some oregano. I'm just going to let this sit here and dry for a bit because I can't use my dehydrator right now. My dehydrator is full of peppers. I'll show you. Why? Because it is smelly to do this inside the peppers. Chilies and cayenne peppers in here. I'm dehydrating them. Dehydrate them and grind them up and use them as spices. And now I have all these peppers here that I can use. I'll probably last me for, a couple years. I can make everything all nice and spicy. I'll just take them and grind them in my coffee grinder. And then use them as spices and chop them up, put them in things, and add them to my pickles and all kinds of stuff. So I'll have quite a few hot peppers for probably a couple years because it's just me. And now I have the celery seed here. I'm pretty sure everything crawled out of here that might have fallen in. I don't think I'm going to use this as like a seasoning. I might some, but I'm going to definitely just try to save most of this to plant stuff for like next year. And my herbs here. Of some more herbs here. I'm just going to have them. I'm going to try to put these in a glass container to go with. In fact, I have more oregano here. I have more oregano here. So I should put this in. I don't know. Well, I think I'm just going to keep them in the bags for now. And then until I decide what to do with them. Here I'm just going to put in a bag too and label it. I've been collecting my seeds. Garden huckleberry seeds here. If anybody needs any, wants to try growing that garden huckleberry nightshade plant, I have some. A few of those Murasaki purple pepper seeds. Thankfully, I was able to harvest a goldenberry and get seeds from that. So now I have some more seeds for that. And I have my current pimp tomatoes. Pimplifolium tomatoes, I think it's called. These watermelon seeds here, these are the seeds from the watermelon that I made the watermelon jam from. I saved some of the seeds. I'm going to put them in here and try to grow one of those big red watermelons next year. It was from the store. I don't know what it's going to be, and it could be a hybrid plant, so what's going to come back out of it will be a surprise. I don't know. I'm going to try, though. And I think I'm going to save some of these cherry pepper seeds. So I'm going to go ahead and just squish these peppers in here and get all the seeds out. I'll be right back when I do that. Put some water in here and rinse them off. I collect all my seeds. I put them in water and break off the pulp and stuff that's around the seeds. And usually the good viable seeds and things will sink to the bottom after a minute or two. And the bad ones will float to the top. Shake them here and get all the pulp out and see which ones sink to the bottom. Slowly pour off the top the ones that are floating. And just try to keep the ones that are at the bottom there. That's what I do with all of them. I just pour off the floating ones and the pulp. And then just keep the ones at the bottom there. Take these and pour them out on this plate. And just let them dry. And then when they dry, I'll come back and scoop them off that plate and put them in one of these bags. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I just thought I would share hanging out in the garden and harvesting some peppers and some herbs and collecting some seeds here, and getting things ready for next year.